I remember the Great Equation of Balance in 2013, when the letters found out they weren't alone. Millions were killed. Well, no, actually, it was just a big misunderstanding on the letters part. Maybe it's because they heard that 7, 8, 9.
Good evening, citizens of Alphabet. This is your leader, A. Recently, I'm sure you've noticed bizarre characters known as Arabic numerals, commonly referred to as numbers. These numbers pose a serious threat to our society, and to make matters worse, our most important letter, E, has gone missing, obviously because of the numbers. If we hope to survive, we must learn more about this menacing threat. We have decided to send 2 letters of the alphabet to explore this threat and attempt to put an end to it. We have decided to send Q and X, due to their uselessness in society, to explore these threatening new territories.
What? Why? Yeah, that's it. Y should go. No one ever uses the letter Y.
Oh, face it, Q. Everyone uses the letter Y. You're only good for words like quilt, quail, and queen, and I'm only good for words like xylophone. There's nothing we can do about it.
But I can't leave you. I'm no good without him. It's impossible to spell words like quilt, quail, or queen without me and you.
Oh, come on, Q. You's much better off here. What would we do without words like underwear? Our society needs all its vowels.
I know, you're right, but how are we going to get to that dangerous land of numbers?
We could travel by email.
Okay, I'll call him on the homophone.
Did somebody call for Gmail?
Gmail. I called for email.
Haven't you heard? Ever since E's mysterious disappearance, Google's taken over everything.
Google? Isn't that one of those evil statistical numbers?
Have the numbers taken over already?
No, don't worry, my company's digit-free, no evil digits here. So where can I take you?
Do you know where we can find some numbers?
So we decided that Q and X would travel to Digitown for the search of numbers with the help of G and his company, Gmail.
I'm losing signal. We better start punctuation and find some Wi-Fi. Be careful though. These punctuation marks may work with those numbers.
Let's go look around.
Who are you? Why are you here?
I'm Q and this is X. We're just passing through.
X? No! I'm the multiplication sign, and this is 0. Remember what G said, that punctuation marks might be working with those ruthless numbers. Anyway, we'll just be going to Digitown.
Digitown? No! Don't go that way.
What's wrong with that way?
Why, haven't you heard? Can't I have exclamation point telling the whole story?
Did somebody say something about stories? I know so many stories. How about the one about how 789, or the repeating decimal?
Come on, exclamation point. Just get on with the story to the journey to Digitown.
Okay, so don't trip over any square roots. Watch out for those factor trees. Oh, and the number 13, you don't want to run into him.
What about the negative numbers?
Oh, the negative numbers, you don't want to go into that part of town. Those guys, they're such downers. They're never positive.
Are you guys ready? Found some Wi-Fi.
I don't know if we should go. I mean, with all those things, question mark and exclamation point said.
Yeah, X, I don't think we should find you.
Well, of course we should. We've come this far already. Why would we give up now? Can we just get to Digitown?
Hello? Sorry, I have to take this call. I think I'll have to take you.
Bye. Can't take us. That was questionable.
Finally, after all their traveling, Q and X made it to Digitown.
Who are you? You're not numbers.
Never mind that. Where are you keeping E?
Oh, E? He is so great to have as a guest here. It's so fun, so nice learning about the letter society.
Guest? I'd like to hear that from E himself.
Hey Q, hey X, long time no see.
E, what are they doing to you? Are you okay?
I'm fine. So nice here.
So, basically, we traveled by Gmail. Though we feared we would fail, we heard scary stories and frightening remarks. But all the while we were just in the dark, we thought the numbers were sinister. But our journey led us to E, and he's just a visitor?
Pretty much.
Well, we were sent here to find you, and you're going to cooperate.
No, stay.
No, they're so peaceful.
Well, I thought you might want to save your company.
What?
You know, G, he's taken over all of email. He's calling it Gmail.
Well, that Googling Wi-Fi huggy maniac, I'm coming with you guys.
Well, let's just contact G so we can get back to Alphabet.
Can you get back to Alphabet? No way, I'm not saying that thing anywhere.
Excuse me, I carried everyone's mail before you came along.
Guys, put aside your differences so we can please get back to Alphabet.
No way, I'm not sending you or it anywhere. You're on your own.
Well, could you send a message back, please?
G refused to help anyone that had anything to do with these. So while E, Q, and X were all stuck in Digitown, they thought of a way to convince the letters that the numbers weren't evil. So with some quick thinking and some math, E, Q, X, and hashtag.
Hashtag? Excuse me. I am a pound sign. Do not confuse me with some silly social media symbol.
Whatever. Anyway, as I was saying, they decided to become one combined society.
Well, we have our message, but how do we send it without G?
Our society is a number line you could use.
Well, okay, let's use that. Great.
Back in Alphabird, the message had arrived, and the leader A broadcast it immediately.
This just in. Following the invasion of the menacing numbers, we just received this message from Q and X, who were sent on their perilous quest. The message reads, and I quote, "This urgent message we must send. The numbers are not a foe, but a friend. It's as easy as E equals MC squared, you see, and they never even kidnapped our dear letter E. Signed Q and X."
With the signed message, the letters were convinced enough to meet with the numbers and punctuation, the middle ground between both towns.
Howdy! I'm A, leader of the alphabet.
Oh, I'm pound sign. I represent all numbers.
Okay, let's get started on combining our communities.
What should we call it?
How about Nalphabird? Like numbers and Alphabird?
Or Alfumber?
What if we call it Millersville?
That doesn't sound like a real place at all.
How about algebra?
Yeah, that's sure.
So the two communities came together and called themselves Algebra. I'm not sure why, but it sounded good and was the perfect combination.
What do you mean the perfect combination? This new algebra completely ruined my entire plan.
What plan?
His evil plan to get rid of me and all of messaging.
Not evil. Genius!
It all makes sense now.
G wanted to make it look like the numbers were evil and like they kidnapped E.
Exactly. I would have made hundreds of G's, enough to extend my Wi-Fi range as far as I please. I would have had docs, calendars, and maps, and all the while E would just be taking his naps.
Finally, the equation was balanced. G had a lifetime sentence to the penitentiary, while Q and X became popular variables in the new land of algebra. E continued her luxurious lifestyle and took back her job of emailing. Oh, me? As for me, well, I've been here for the whole thing, and my story is almost as long as 3.141.
Until the end of